M-Dog Gaming.
Alright, welcome. This is M-Dog starting an arena run here, and the two favorites, Warrior and Paladin, are available, but I've been wanting to do a Druid run for a while now, so we're going to give it a try here. See what we can come up with. Ancient of War is no-brainer here. I love Ancient of War. Druid deck, so it could be a little pricey, but we'll just do the best we can with it. I tend to do better with the faster decks, but it's Druid, so I can't pass on those big old cards. And we just chose Wrath for the removal there. And this to me is an interesting choice. 4 mana, 3/5 for a taunt, so it's not quite as good as a Yeti. It's got 1 less attack, but it has taunt. Dark Iron Dwarf, again not quite as good as the Yeti. It's got 1 less defense, but it gives another minion 2 attack. I think both of these are really good 4s. I go Dark Iron Dwarf. Most cases, I would say, between those two. Alright, give a minion +4 attack or +4 health and taunt. So some flexibility there. Or the old turtle. The old turtle's another 4. Hopefully we're going to see much better 4s, though I don't like... Oh, I don't know. Innervate might be better than Mark of Nature. I don't usually get either one of these. We'll go Mark of Nature this time. Alright, destroy a minion. Your opponent draws 2 cards. That's some strong removal, but stinks to give them cards. Give your hero +2 attack and +2 armor. Again, good removal. Or draw a card with the Gnomish Inventor. We're going to get Claw here for the removal. Alright, definitely Venture Co. One of my favorite 5s. And Cobra here, I would say, yeah, for the removal, and another good 3. Swipe is a no-brainer. Anytime it comes up, you click it. Just don't even think, just click. And here we'll take a solid 2-drop over a typical 1 with only 1 health, or a basically what is a removal with that Reckless Rocketeer. Only has 2 health, so it's not staying around. I like Azure Drake here. Demolisher's okay if you can protect it, but Azure Drake is good every time. I like Leper Gnome as a 1-drop, but Ironbark Protector's too good to at least get one of those. We gotta at least get one of those. Soul of the Forest is decent. Probably over Voodoo Doctor we'll get Soul of the Forest. Give our minions Death Rattle, summon a 2/2 Treant. So if we can get some minions on the board, that will definitely come into play. Power of the Wild, so good. A 3/2 Panther, or you can give all your minions +1/+1. Again, more of that flexibility. As a Druid. We'll take another Power of the Wild there, even though the 3 and the 4 there were decent. 2 Ironbark Protectors. I can do 2. I can't do 3, but I can do 2. Alright, so now we're going to take a 3 here. I do like Venture Co. quite a bit, but we're a little light on 3 minions, just the Cobra so far, so that's a pretty easy choice. Would rather have Loot Hoarder over another Soul of the Forest. And Bloodfin Raptor over Worgen. Now we've got some solid 2s starting to take form. Probably Berserker here. I think 1 Soul of the Forest is going to be enough for me. Okay. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to all other characters. Baron Geddon, 7 mana. For a 7/5. It's kind of subpar. Alexstrasza, set of heroes remaining health to 15. 9 mana, it's an 8/8. It's kind of subpar too. Lorewalker Cho, whenever a player casts a spell, put a copy into the other player's hand. So if you put that up and defend it, you basically don't let the other person cast spells unless they want to give you a copy. I'm not crazy about either of these, to be honest. Now this can be good situationally, and I'm trying to figure out. Alright, so for 7 mana, like this is typically I end up going taunt and health with this. But you could also make it a 10/5 and take attack. But let's say we went 5/10 with taunt. That is just, numbers wise, so much better of a card than these legendaries. I think we'll go Alexstrasza. Alright, definitely one of the twos here. I think we'll do Direwolf Alpha just because it affects the minions on either side of it. Second Ancient War, and we are running an expensive deck here. We'll take the Injured Blade Master for another solid 3. We need to go cheap whenever we can. Druid of the Claw is so good, even though it is a 5, we gotta take that. Harvest Golem over Raging Worgen, just because that's what the mood I'm in. I mean, I think you can't go wrong either way. I think we'll go Worgen Infiltrator there. I guess we'll get Mark of the Wild. I don't want Nightblade. Sinjin's Shieldmaster. No, gotta get another Wrath for removal. Got to. And here we'll take Silvermoon Guardian. Not my favorite, but it'll work. For our last card, I think I'd rather play with Taunt than get Sun Fury. So no 6s, which is interesting, but as is pretty typical, we got some pricey Druid cards coming at the end. So let's see if this Druid can hunt here. Probably a little light on removal compared to where I'd like to be, but some interesting minions and a little bit of removal here and there.
Malfurion versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect the wild.
So we'll just send Alex Strazza back to the deck and replace her with another 3, and that's great. 2 2s and 2 3s. Actually 3 3s and 1 2. I'm not saying that correctly. Now we have 2 2s. But we are actually just going to take that out instead of putting something down and having to deal with it. And then we will choose between Amani Berserker and a 3-2 Panther based on actually I think Amani Berserker matches up pretty well, because if he trades with us, we actually enrage, and he doesn't, so that's a small little advantage to us. Okay, now there's an advantage for him. Alright, so we could give this +4 attack or +4 health and taunt. I think that makes it pretty interesting.
Who you want me kill?
Of course, take that out first, which enrages us. Let's see what kind of removal this hunter has here early. Okay, so he can take us out if he wants to trade both minions. Looks like he might. He does have one. Oh, Unleash the Hounds a little early. Alright. Well, I think we need to pounce on him. Got a little bit of card advantage. The only advantage he has right now
Silvermoon shall not fall.
is a health advantage. Alright. I think we're going to go ahead and start the trading here. I attack that one first. Only because if he had a Brewmaster and brought it back into his hand, that's the one I'd least want to see again. So this is going to be a double trade. We'll take that out with our Cobra. I don't know that I would have played that, but he doesn't have any cards, didn't have any options, so it's understandable. The only problem with that play is the possibility of multi-shot.
I feel icky. You call that a way.
I smell blood for the wilds.
Your turn to bleed.
And I didn't think through that. We should have given this +2 attack and traded with the turtle. Now we've left our little puppy dog open to being killed, unfortunately.
Don't mess with Tusker.
And that was another misplay on my behalf, on my part. It's going to hold something back, it looks like. Let's see. Alright. Got 3 health here. So both of these take off.
Drink with me, friend. You call that a way.
For the wilds. First.
Okay. I suppose we could go ahead and set his health to 15 before starting this next play, this next round. So he's going to trade with something. Anything kills it, so I don't know. A little bit of a desperate play, I guess, but so before we attack him, we'll set it to 15, and then we'll do 10 damage. Make that 11 damage.
I bring life and
Challenge accepted.
First kill.
Your turn to bleed.
We do have taunt for
Squire,
next turn.
attend me.
Ready, sir.
Well played.
Good first match there. And I've got to clean up those misplays. Think a little bit before I start dropping stuff down, because that'll cost me. I mean, if I don't play pretty close to perfectly, we'll be out of this quickly, especially with how seldom I've played Druid. I'm very unfamiliar and don't just naturally think of, oh, I need to use the special hero ability because it's only got 1 health and it'll give me big board advantage. You know, it's taking off Divine Shield, and there's a lot of stuff that I need to be just remembering to do here. So we're going first. We do have the War Game, but we need to get some cheaper cards in the other 2 slots here. At least a 3 and a 4 or something. Well, 2, 3, that's pretty good. See how it plays out.
My greetings.
Kind of nice. We also have Claw, which gives us 2 attack, or if paired with our hero on turn 3, it would give us 3 attack. So, sort of a 1-turn weapon.
First kill.
Reporting for duty.
Trying to decide if could do 9 attack right now. I think it's safer to go +4 health though. We're gonna give +4 health and taunt to the Worgen. Try to keep it alive a little longer. Sorry, try to keep the Direwolf alive a little longer so our other minions that come in might be able to benefit from his attack advantage. So fast start here, but a huge card advantage early for the Paladin. Plays the coin now to go up to 4. What's he doing? For 4 mana.
That was a mistake.
Oh, Hammer of Wrath. Okay. Alrighty.
Mind if I roll knee?
The wild. First kill.
As we do start getting into higher mana cost rounds, advantage will swing significantly to the Paladin unless we just happen to draw the perfect cards. With that kind of card advantage, I'm not sure how that happened, other than we had such cheap minions we were able to play at least 1 card per turn, I guess. Well, we got 2 cards out of him. If we're willing to take the 5 damage, I guess we could just use Claw and keep both of our minions alive.
For the wilds.
Well played.
Give me that!
First kill.
There's some value there, huh? Some value from that Kodo.
Well played. Thank you.
So if we deal 3 damage, we can take it out with that.
Hey, give me that!
And then we'll go ahead and see what we draw here before we decide anything else.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
A little nervous about Alex Straza here, considering we already have him lower than 15. We better draw something good here. We're going to lose one of these.
Remember, kill the loss.
If he has a Hammer of Wrath, he will use it here. But I don't mind the play, because if he has it and we'd have played Cobra next turn to deal with whatever he puts down now.
Mind if I roll need?
Shields up!
For the wilds.
All right.
Remember, kill the loss.
Let's see what he does here. He's
Well
gonna
played.
want to take these out with
Well
spells, consecration, and some other, maybe 2 consecrations or some other kind of removal, because if he takes them out with here, we'll have tree ants next turn to attack with. So we just need to be able to do 5 damage with minions, and then we can use our hero ability to end it and sneak out a win here, even though card advantage has been pretty scary. Then again, if he has taunt, that could slow it down. Now consecration is big. Now consecration is huge.
You love my new recipe.
Still game over unless he has taunt.
Speak to me.
Well played.
Well played.
I got this.
So based on the minions that he played there, his hand wasn't that strong with cards he was holding back, so he wasn't necessarily holding them back because they were expensive cards that he was just waiting to play. He's holding them back because they just didn't trade well with what we had on the table at the time. So another good little win there. I think we didn't make as many mistakes that time.
Malfurion versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect the wild.
It's hard to send swipe back. It's hard to send 2 2s back. I mean, I think we're just going to go with this. Now we have a 3 as well.
My greetings.
Let's see if he coins up. Oh,
Greetings, traveler.
yeah, we'll hero that out of here. We'll hero this card out of the world. I just don't know. Unless it's Leper Gnome, I don't know why you put a 1/1 card down in front of Mage, Druid, Rogue. All you're doing is giving up a little bit of card advantage. I kind of like this play right here because let's say he wanted to coin up right now and put out a 4. Well, a lot of 4s only have 4 health. So he's actually gonna. And he may have been saving for multi-shot, but I'm not gonna not put a minion down there in fear of multi-shot. He's putting a 4 cost here. Let's see. So getting this up to 4 attack doesn't help. It still takes this out. That's actually a really good counter to this. Obviously this is a 4 and this is a 2, but so we'll go ahead and put out. Actually,
You gotta be kidding
we're gonna go ahead and put that out. We're gonna apply some pressure here. Get some early removal probably. There it is. And that was a good play. He destroyed the other minion first to make sure that he got the one he wanted with the random. More damage, more damage the other. 3, 5, 6, 5. That doesn't make sense, but this is probably fine. It would kill both. It would kill both unless he removes it with a spell. And turn 7 we can bring out one of our big boys if we want to. Let's see if he's going to take it out or just... Yeah, he's still got 3 mana left. Let's see what he's doing.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay. 5 damage and 2 to all others. It's hard to pass up, even though it doesn't kill everything. That would leave 3. We could definitely deplete his forces here. I think we'll go ahead and do it. And then 1 plus 2, or 1 plus 2.
For the wilds.
Does this work? Can I attack twice? You know what? For science, let's find out. Okay, no.
Already attacked.
You only can attack once as a character. Alright, so we're going to go right to his face here.
For no one.
And so we kind of did some good little trading there, I think, and still have 20 health, more than he does, and we've still got some big boys just waiting in our pocket here. If we could bait out another removal, I'd feel even better about it. He will probably just go to our face
My
here.
shield for Argus.
Okay, so he's got some taunt up now. Yeah, he'll just take it out and leave one taunt up. Good play. Alright. Not much else to say other than put that out. And then I think we'll probably put Ancient of War and maybe even Mark of the Wild on that at the same time, or get Loot Hoarder out. We'll see. This is going to test his removal.
You call that a weapon?
I wasn't looking at the screen there, and I thought he had the big game hunter. I almost spilled the drink I was drinking. Alright. Uh, 10 health is already a lot. I think we're just going to put Loot Hoarder out for now. And if we want, before we attack next turn, if we're going to attack him at all next turn, we'll see what he puts out. Oh, there's our card draw. Before we attack anything next turn, we could go ahead and put Alexstrasza out and reduce his health by 1. Let's see. So we could make this a 9-10 and just go straight to his face. If we do that, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I wonder.
Now I think we go ahead and put this out. And he either has something to deal with that or he doesn't.
Apologies.
Well, I was away from the screen there. I guess he got a deadly shot, huh? Okay. Well, he may win this, believe it or not. He may win this next round, it looks like. Let's see.
I bring life.
I have to do that. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See what he's got. He can definitely take care of this. It will take all 3 of these minions at least. I don't know. Puts him in a little weird position. Secret. Interesting. I'm sorry. What are the hunter traps that this could be right now? I mean, I think the play is just to go to his face no matter what. Alright, minion played gets 4 damage, freezing trap. When minion attacks, return at the hand, it costs 2 more. I guess that would stink. Explosive trap, 2 damage to all enemies. Misdirection, attacks another random. Snake trap, when minion attacks 3/1 snakes. Alright, so...
What to do?
$10-4. So both of those would have to attack us. Or we could take that minion out. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. My fear is that that's when I attack, the minion's going to be put back in my hand. And that's the only thing that could really mess me up right now. Did he just hit deadly shot on that? Holy cow! How does that work? Alright, so...
For the wilds.
Drink with me, friend.
Alright, so it was explosive trap. So we could have won already. We definitely took the safe route. And we should win still. Even if it's a multi-shot, we still win. But
Well played.
I guess the only way is if this is a spell. Okay.
Challenge accepted.
Alright, GG Let's Surf. You had me confused there at the end. I just... took the safer route, but it was the... in a sense, it was more dangerous too, because that could have been... if he would have top decked something that did pure damage, direct damage to me, then he would have won. Let's try one more before we take a break for the day. To be fair, he did get pretty lucky on a deadly shot there. I think he had, what, a 33% chance to hit what he hit.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild. I'm so good.
Had to take a phone call there. Okay, so this mage is removing everything I put out there so far. Yeah, we'll go Berserker this time.
It's time for a little blood.
If she keeps drawing the removal, then she'll win, but that's okay. Alright, the Yeti. Don't exactly have an answer for that. This would just be 4 attack, which is not quite what we need. We can get it down to 4, but that doesn't help. I guess the best we can do is just make sure that we take the most life possible off the Yeti. We've got some pricey cards other than our Power of the Wild. Some pricey cards left in our hand.
I'll put it on your tab.
Okay. Interesting.
Who you want me killed?
And this match is looking a little ominous for us right now, so we're going to keep the aggression up and hope that we'll get some amazing top decks. And that's a nice play. We'll have to take that out with taking damage to the face. Or we could draw a card. Which, hey. Because let's see here. We could actually do both, huh? Hit this, do 1 damage, draw a card, then that kills that.
For the wilds.
But we should go this direction. Take less damage. Ooh. Kinda nice. A lot of finagling there for just a little more damage. The Blizzard here is pretty effective. The Frostbite works too, obviously. And we are very susceptible right now to removal. Still playing here in the 6th round with minions that don't have much health. But that's all we had in our hand. I mean, we've got 2 very expensive cards. Looks like we should be alive at that point when we can start playing them, as Ancient of War comes out next turn, but you know, we haven't seen any polymorphs or anything like that. And I'm just going to go to the face again. We know we've got a strong play next turn. There it is. That's what I was wanting to see. Ooh, it's a strong sheep. Let's see. Oh, that stinks. That really stinks. So
For the wild.
take that out.
Shields up.
And that's all we can do.
Thank you.
Card advantage against a mage, no fun.
to do? What to do?
And I shouldn't have been on the phone when I started this match because oh boy. Wonder what it is though.
I got this.
Looks like it is get a copy of it. She knows what this is. She knows that we had an 8 mana card in our hand if she was paying attention. So she just wants a copy of it. And we're not willing to give her a copy of it.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
I don't really want to give her a copy of that
For the wild.
either. If she has a 7/6, what will she do with it? I guess she'd trade with it. It's gonna make Iron Bark. I'm gonna wait one more turn. Gonna wait one more turn.
Oh, someday I'll be just like you.
You gotta be kidding me!
Let's see. I don't see any reason to hit any of her minions here.
My eyes are open.
Flame Strike puts this easier to kill. I think if she has it, if I was her, I think I'd play it.
I wonder.
Or maybe she has a fireball and just wants to fireball this. So she's waiting on Flame Strike for this.
Silver Moon shall not fall.
Summoning portal open.
For the wilds.
If she Flame Strikes, she can take it out with these 2 minions.
I've got the beast in
Oh.
my sight.
No Flame Strike. Okay.
Just me and Mr. Bitey.
So that's what she was holding on to. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to outlast her on that. So deal 4 damage to one and 1 to everybody else.
For the wilds.
She can trade here with her hero ability, obviously. This is a tight one. Looks like she will. What does she have to play here? Something she wanted to protect
We
from
must
that, I
cleanse
guess.
the
Ooh,
Sunwell.
wow. Would have been a 3-2. Still wouldn't have traded any better. Okay. I think going 10-5 with this would have just made it too easy to burn down. She would only have needed 1 more damage than what we see right now on the board, so I don't know. Well, she can freeze it for 1 turn. She can freeze it for 2 turns now. That's very good. Very nice. But she can't attack past it. I think we go ahead and do this. Not sure what's polymorph.
For the wilds.
Can't keep them frozen forever, I don't think. You gotta pay the Reaper eventually, Junior. Eventually you gotta pay the Reaper. After all that freezing, you only let me attack with him, Junior? I don't know about that. GG, Junior, GG. Stalling mage. Just stalling. Okay, we'll take a break here, and we'll finish this arena up a little later. Alright, it's a brand new day, and going to continue our run as a druid.
Malfurion versus Valera.
Watch your back.
I must protect the wild.
So we'll keep the Raptor and Wrath for some removal and at least 1 good minion. Now we've got 2.
My greeting.
The pleasure is
Hopefully we
mine.
don't see coin defy us here.
Mind if I roll need?
I suppose it makes sense to save Wrath when it's so easy there to just take that one out. We could have used Wrath just to cycle through the cards and do 1 damage and draw a card, but doing it this way, we now have a possibility of taking a slight card advantage, I suppose.
Drink with me, friend.
Backstab removes it.
It's our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
Shields up!
For the wilds.
He may hit this just so that when we trade. No, he's just gonna go straight. Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, interesting. Well, that changes my plan. I can't put this out there with him having that assassin. But I do need to bait. I do need to bait that.
I got this.
For the wilds.
If we don't have any AoE,
Someone call for the doctor. Ha! This guy's toast.
oh, that's a nice play.
Avast, matey!
He's coming hard. There's just no way we're gonna trade good until he gets rid of this. We're just stuck with it. This situation.
For the wilds.
Well, I can't wait any longer. I think I have to bait it out of him. I don't even know if we have AoE removal in this deck. I don't remember, so. This better be a target that's big enough for his assassin. He may have an assassinate
I am the
though.
blade of the gods.
No, it doesn't look
Blood
like it.
and plunder.
How you doing? How you doing?
I am not a morning person.
Oh, small miracles. How do we have time to pull it out, stabilize and pull it out? Probably not. We'll find out soon. Alright, we gotta go with our big boy here. Because it'll have 10 health. Now he may have an assassinate. If he does, it's game over anyway.
For the wilds.
If he has assassinate, that's going to be just about it. We might limp through one more turn, but and honestly, next turn we'll probably have to Iron Bark and Shapeshift just to get some more stability out there.
For the wilds.
Alright, that's what he just top decked. Let's see what it is.
They are bend to my command.
He can do 6 damage right now with his weapon and minions. Still looking pretty good. He's gonna hold on to that last weapon swing. Alright, so if we do 4 damage, bring that down to 2, doesn't really matter. It's probably not the best time to swipe, to be honest.
For the wilds.
He's going to enrage his weapon, or try to, but
I guess.
not going to do it. So we stabilized there, just in time. I'm trying to remember. I'm thinking 5-1. Okay, I think I missed a match. Yesterday, the last match I played, I ended up having to had family stuff happen and just had to walk away and ended up losing a match, and so I think I ended up just deleting that. I'll have to double check and see, but because I wasn't even there to anyway, so we may have missed the loss in this run. I'm not sure that that's going to be in the video. Well, we've got 5 wins. I really hope we can get to 6 or 7. Anything past that would be gravy, but I think this is as long as we can stabilize and get some of the heavy hitters out, we've got enough of them that if we can live long enough, then puts us in an okay position.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, we've got 2 2s. I'm tempted to keep the 5, but I don't think I will. Should have kept the 5, But you never know.
Is someone injured?
Look at this expensive hand we have. This puts us in a really weird position because, well, I feel like I almost have to do this to at least make a good attempt at getting rid of this cleric. Now if he has removal right now, like, I don't know what he would do for 2 mana though as a priest. We may be safe. Just want to get that cleric off the board, but honestly next turn regardless we're probably only going to be able to shapeshift. Here's to hoping he trades, because, well, if he doesn't, it's okay.
What you want?
I think he will, though. Nope, I'm wrong. So give this 4 attack, which doesn't really matter, but getting a second 3/2 out here could be helpful. Just try to sort of make it through this early game. Kind of in the same position we were last turn. If he wants to trade, he can. If he has a cheaper minion he'd like to get out.
Wanna blow something up?
Oh, I couldn't have hit his mana wraith 1 time. That sucks. Just kind of tired of making these trades.
I wonder.
Might get ourselves in trouble here, though. If we live this long, we're gonna have to really just, we may not even live that long, but
Shields up!
For the wilds.
if we live long enough, we're just have to play like he doesn't have mind control, because we're just playing from too much of a deficit. And it is really it's really worth pointing out that we do not have any AoE, and we need it. Yeah, he's gonna win this early, it looks like. We just didn't. We had too expensive a hand. Nothing to deal with everything that he's putting out.
Job's done.
Now we get the wrath. Could have used that a while ago. Alright, not a lot we can do here.
Medic!
You can just take that right out and heal that back up. Which is fine. I mean, we're probably not going to be able to win this. When a priest gets that kind of perfect early game draw, they're too good in mid game and late game. If they get it going early game, it's over. Priest is one of the few classes I think that is a little broken if they're just too strong in every facet of the game, in my opinion. So, I don't know, I think they're broken, but that's just me. Now, a lot of times you'll see a priest won't get it going in early game, and then you've got a chance, because you can play smart, you know, and worry about his mind controls and, you know, try to play around that. But if they get kind of the perfect early start, strong start, I don't know, I think priests are pretty broken. Now, I don't know that I'd say the same in Constructed. I think in Constructed, when you can address, you know, you can make sure that you've addressed things like having AoE damage and having good card draw and good removal. I mean, you know, when you can sort of plan for that in Constructed, I don't feel the same way about Priest. But I think in Arena, if Priest just gets a really good draft and card draw, I don't know, I think they're pretty much, they're going to win most of those matches. But you can also, Priest is feast or famine, because you can also you can get a lackluster arena draft, and then if there's not much you can do, the Priest hero ability is so weak early game that if everything's not working just perfectly for you in that early game where you're not getting a strong start, then you can really get behind quick, and then all your little tricks and stuff don't matter, because, you know, you can just your opponent can just deal with them so easily. I guess we're just a little short on removal. You know, once we've gotten to these harder matches, first couple matches are typically pretty easy. I mean, you never know with the very first match you play. It's not necessarily going to be easy, because you could end up with a tough opponent, possibly. But for the most part, those first 2 or 3 matches are usually pretty easy. But then once you get into the higher, everyone's got good decks and everyone pretty much knows what they're doing, and then it's just about
Don't mess with
how good is your draft and how lucky are you on the card draw. And this is where the weakness of our deck is really showing, is just not having any of this card, any of this AoE attack is just really rough. Alright, so we could put like 3/2 Panther down, take out this one, and go hero ability, take out this one, and then let's see what's left.
For the wilds.
So if he doesn't remove the Cobra, we're going to at least get 2 for 1 on the Cobra. Which at this point, if he doesn't have removal, or even if he does, taking out with a boar has got to be pretty tempting. But if he has AoE attack, then
I wonder.
that may be the difference. I mean, that's the one thing we just don't have, is AoE attack. It's unfortunate we only got 1 Druid of the Claw. I mean, I'd rather have AoE removal, but oh, that's interesting. Now, is he gonna trade? Yeah. Pretty good, I guess. So we could come out with charge 4/4 and be.
Where shall I strike?
Have a little temporary board control for the first time this match.
For the crusade!
Please don't do that. Okay. So if we take off the Divine Shield there, this will have 2 for 1. Took out two of his minions with just 1 of ours. This is only a 3, but the first thing we killed was a 4, so. And then we'll, excuse me, follow that up with our own Divine Shield, probably.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
What you looking at?
Let's see. We should be able to take this out, take the ogre out with just the Divine Shield. 2, 4.
You call that a weapon?
Oh, math. Never been very good at math.
Remember Kel'Thalas!
I can do 12 damage this time if he's bloodlust right now.
What to do?
Oh, silly people. Silly people and their ogres. Let's see, so he'll have 2 health left. And we could wrath it. Five. Wrath to kill it. Take that out. We have 6 left. 2. And put that back out.
Remember Kel'Thalas!
Done. Time waits for no
I
one.
really want to get this back out and lose the 5 damage. I don't know.
Shields up!
Drink with me, friend.
I don't know. So this would be a 5-4. So we just do a double trade there. If we use this. This takes out the ogre, and then we put down Sun Fury and Shapeshift. Or we just put this down, trade there, and that's it. So you know what?
Challenge accepted.
I think we do that. And
Remember,
we do
kill
that.
Thalos.
Shields up!
For the wilds.
We'll keep our guy alive for another turn here. If he doesn't have removal, then the Yeti doesn't trade favorably with it.
Tazdingo! Yeah!
Well, this will be interesting because he may decide not to trade. Oh, I guess he is.
Handle it!
If we can take this out, this trades favorably with that. Oh my word. The riches we have right now. What do we want to do? Alright. If we give this attack, he'd have to deal with it. If we give this health and taunt,
Time waits for no one. I wonder.
To Northrend!
very nice.
I bring life and death.
I got this.
I will mourn your death.
It's time for it.
For the wilds.
That's a pretty nice recovery. he made there. Good use of Bloodlust. He's got to take out one of our minions here. Or we're still lethal.
Medic!
Who you want me killed?
I will name.
Well played.
All right. Very good. Let's see if 6 is going to be the ceiling on this deck, or if we can get to 7. Ooh. I think if we just had a little bit more card draw and some AoE damage, maybe a second swipe, this deck would be really good.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, we're gonna go all in here to try to get some cheaper cards here to start out with. We don't really want to have too slow of a start against a mage.
My greetings.
Just take that out. Let's say this will be a 4/3, which he would probably gladly trade with. Let's put the Golem out for now. We could go ahead and give it Mark of the Wild. And it would be, but I don't know. I'm afraid she's going to remove it with a spell. Or freeze it. Ability that, and she'll clear herself. That's good. Nice she didn't use her blast there to take that out. Alright, so what do we have for 3? Ooh. 4. Man. And then we could claw it. Alright, so swipe, 4 damage, that kills that. Coin up to claw, and take that out.
What to do? For the wilds.
I don't mind taking a little early damage to keep the board clear.
Squire, attend me.
She's got some great minions though.
Ready, sir.
She just keeps coming back with better and better minions. Alright, 3. And if we put that down, she'll just trade with it. If we give it, let's make this a 6, 6/4, could trade positively with that. I guess we will. stays in stealth so they can ignore the taunt. I believe that's how it works. You can't target it there, sweetie. Alright. It's got some good damage on us though.
Are you ready for this?
And look at that spell damage now. Three. Taunt. It's only got 4 health, so that would be silly. We could go there, then it would be a 7. Take that out, but just be an even trade. That doesn't make sense.
Medic!
She's in a really advantageous position. And honestly, she has better minions. It looks like she got a little better minions. Nothing we can do about that. We're gonna die if we don't get some minions out there, so we had to take a chance on Flame Strike coming out. Alright, 2, 4, 5. This is clearly going to be a loss, but our deck was strong, but it doesn't match up well against. First of all, we don't have the AOE, and it doesn't match up well against decks that just have really good drafts that have the premium cards.
Speak to me.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Alright, good game. Kill switch. It's kind of like kill switch, but without an L. Okay, good game. Well, I feel pretty good about that run, to be honest, with this Druid deck. Alright, I gotta remember this because I gotta keep it. I've got that Excel document that I'm updating. So 6 wins with Druid. Let's see what we got. $75 gold. Okay. Anything good in the pack, and then we will wrap this one up. Well, overall, we're staying in the positive in the gold. With enough 7+ arena runs lately, but a little disappointing to go 6. Although with this deck we drew, just too many holes in it to get much past that, I'd say. Alright, as always, thank you for watching.
Bye bye, Nods.